Yo, what up, man? What's happening to everybody? Welcome back, family, friends. Well, all of y'all are family and friends. Welcome back to another episode of the greatest podcast on earth. We are here at the LeVar Walker Podcast Show. It is great to see all of you. Shout out to everybody on all these platforms we streaming on. Shout out to all my people on Instagram. We're doing it, man. Everybody call me. Y'all can call me today. I hope y'all had a great week. I had a great week. Monday night, went to the Usher concert, and I just want to shout out Usher Raymond. Yo, man. Yo, I just want to say, man, went to the Usher concert. I ended up buying those tickets. I tried to be one of the first to go to the Atlanta concerts. So the tickets that I bought, he ended up postponing those tickets all the way to December the 9th. And then I got a little mad because people kept posting and everybody that went to it. But anyway, held on to my tickets. We go to the show. It was great. Had great park at the VIP parking. I went through the back, nice access by the bar. We had floor seats. It was really, really nice. And Usher puts on a hell of a show. I'm 47 years old. Usher is 46. Usher's 46 years of age. The man comes out, he sings, he dances, he roller skates, he backflips, he comes and does more dancing, more singing, more flipping. He stood on his head, I believed. He gyrated. And he does this. I don't know. This shit was like for 2 hours. And then he ends the night in a mink coat, walking through the stadium, feeding bitches cherries. And as I sat there, 47 years old, and I'm thinking, sometimes when I get out of bed, I'm aching, I'm tired. And to watch this brother do all of that, like it was a good show, but then after a while, I'm like, man, I don't know how you do it. Like, I would be exhausted. I know, like, what I'm saying is this. When I do a comedy show and I do a weekend and I do 6 shows, meaning that's like 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. No, what do I typically do? 2 on Friday, like 1 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday. I'm exhausted. And my ass just sitting up there holding the mic, telling jokes. You know what I mean? So for what this man brings, and I didn't even talk about the outfit changes. It is phenomenal. And I mean, he is working, the man is working his ass off. And I just can't imagine. And if I'm Usher, he need to take off a year or 2 after this, because that shit looks like, after a while I'm rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? The ladies going crazy. You're in there with your wife. Your wife going crazy and shit. It's just like, damn, dude. And then he comes out. He came out, man, in a glitter suit, man. And this nigga is like literally like roller skating in slow motion and shit. And I'm like, man, my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, if you a man and you go to Usher concert, you need to be very, very confident, and you need to have a very strong relationship. You can't be at a Usher concert an insecure brother. Like, if you got a bird with you, if you take a bird to the Usher concert, and you know what I mean, like just a bird ass woman, you're cooked, man. You're cooked. You know what I'm saying? And I can't imagine like some of the insecure guys, like when he feeds the woman the cherries and they're licking the cherries as he holds them in his finger, and he just hold them shits up and she just and you just gotta stand there and take that shit. But if you're a secure man and you're secure and confident in your relationship, it should not bother you. Now, if you got a bird and you know she for the streets, don't take her to that concert, bro, because you're gonna feel some kind of way. You're gonna be insecure. It's gonna be displayed. You're gonna be mad. Okay. And the thing is, you shouldn't be mad at anybody but yourself because you're with a whore. All right. You bought a whore out, and a whore or a hoe has to live in her natural habitat. And you can't stop the natural processes and natural selection to try to stop her or tame her in the jungle. That's like having a lion, a feral lion out in the jungle that you trying to hold his paw and walk him through and not let him be a lion. You gotta let a hoe be a hoe. You gotta let a lion be a lion. So, but once again, I salute Usher. I don't know how he does it. I was exhausted watching him. Just first of all, the roller skating part. Like I'm thinking of the dance and all this shit. Cause I'm up in age. So I'm thinking about my Achilles. When he doing the roller skating shit and we similar in age, I'm thinking about my Achilles. I'm thinking about my tendons. I'm thinking about my ACL tearing. That was like going through my mind. Call me a weirdo or whatever, but I did enjoy the show. It was a great show. And then the brothers showed love to like a lot of the old 90s and early 2000s artists. He showed love to like 112. He also showed love to Drew Hill. Drew Hill came out and did a performance. It was really, really dope. And I think like it might have been some other artists because he has like a VIP section for artists, like behind the floor section. And he just went and showed them love. I think Boris Kojo was at this show. And I don't remember who else, but it was a great, great time. Drinks were high. My wife said she was going to treat, like, we at the bar. She was like, oh, I got it. Let me tell y'all what my wife did. I'm going to show y'all exactly what my wife did. So we at the bar. Oh, I got it. I got the drinks. I got them, baby. I got them. Yes. And the bartender gave her the receipt. She looked at the receipt. Oh no, you got it. You got this. You got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit was high. I don't blame them, man. That's a nice place. The staff was nice. Shout out to everybody at State Farm Arena. They did a wonderful job. Even though I had VIP parking, the VIP parking, that shit was tight. You know what I mean? Like I mean tight. Like you damn near got to get out of the car through the sunroof. But other than that, man, it was overall great experience. I love having experiences like that. And those experiences will be remembered. You know what I mean? Because you can't take none of this material shit with you, but to have experiences with loved ones, with family members, that's forever. That's etched in your mind. No matter what you're going through, you can think back to those times as well as look at your iPhone at those old pics. And then the iPhone will sometimes even do your album out of the blue. You just see that. It must be hard to break up with people in today's times because these iPhones and shit will just make an album and you think you done deleted all the pictures and then you sitting somewhere depressed and then that shit pops up. That must really suck. But nevertheless, if you can do yourself a treat and go see Usher, the shit was sold out. The brother is like, I mean, he is printing money. When I tell you he is printing money right now. And what's so interesting about Usher at 46 years of age, you know what I mean? It gave me hope about our generation because even though I think like my generation being that of Generation X, almost a millennial born in 1977, people born in 1977, 78, 79, at the last of the Gen X run, we seem to be youthful in a sense. We have like a youthful energy. I think the Gen X women look amazing, and the Gen X men are just really, a lot of brothers trying to work out and shit, keep themselves up. So I think overall we're an amazing generation and a magical one because we got to see like Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, Michael Jackson. We got to see all these people in their prime. And I mean, the magic of that shit is just insane. Like, I don't, with the newer generation, even my son, I don't know who's the big act. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, and Mike Tyson, and now these kids. Who is it? Mr. Beast, Casanat. You know what I mean? And there's no knock to them, but it's just different. Like these beings that I'm talking about were magical, and I guess with technology and shit, all the magic is just gone. We are looking behind the curtain, and we're seeing a lot of shit behind the curtain in entertainment and arts, and it's nasty. Person always told me you never want to see Superman without his cape on. And I've had a front row seat to see a lot of Supermen, a lot of big celebrities that I looked up to without their capes on. And it is fucking disgusting, to say the least, because these are people you grew up probably adulating. And these people, you find out they're on drugs and they're doing all kind of heinous shit. And it's sad. And you find out they miserable and shit. So celebrity now is just dead. It's really over with. The celebrities cook. Don't nobody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I see niggas with bodyguards and shit. I saw Jermaine Dupri out. This nigga had security. I'm like, nigga, why? For what? No, and I'm being real. Like, I don't think the people would threat you. You're like, you don't need security, brother. And I love you, but you don't need security, bro. I promise you. I promise you, you can walk through Lennox. Ain't nobody rushing up, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is real. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? You see that shit, it's like, what the fuck? You got security? You don't need it no more. Maybe 96. I give you 95, 96. Hell yeah, but not 2024, man. A lot of times people hold on to this shit for too long, and they don't realize it's gone. Yo, today's show is brought to us by Camus. Shout out to Camus Wines. Hope to make it out to your vineyard one day. So today's show is brought to us by Camus. But yeah, celebrity, like, it's ugly, man. And I see like the shit is changing. Like I say, I'm 47. We saw a lot, but now, you know, and I've said this before in other podcasts, when everybody's famous, nobody's famous. We all got access to these cell phones, podcast equipment, and everybody can just talk. You can do the shit I'm doing right now, talking to you in your own bedroom or a room in the house or even in the car. Who like that's where we at right now. And I see a lot of big time celebrities struggling with this. They're having a hard time accepting that it's just what it is. I'm gonna move right along. And speaking of celebrity, Jamie Foxx had his Netflix special. That shit was good, man. I didn't really go into the Jamie Foxx Netflix special with really, really high expectations due to the fact that I'm a comedian and I know that, you know, I hadn't heard about him going out at hidden comedy clubs and shit like that. So my expectations were low. But nevertheless, you know, Jamie delivered. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Jamie has a huge arsenal in his talent pool. Like, Jamie can do everything. Like, it's one thing, like if I'm on stage and I'm bombing, you know, or the jokes ain't hitting, I could probably, I could, there's a couple of little voices I can do and shit, and I can do a little bit of character work. But Jamie not only has voices, he can sing, he can run and play the fucking piano, and I mean, he could just impersonate anybody. So it was good. It was a great special. And what was even more phenomenal about it was like this nigga just got out of the hot, like he didn't work out. He didn't go out and perform and practice, nothing. He just went and did that shit. And it was good. It was good. A lot better than most of the shit I see on Netflix, because that shit be garbage as fuck. I'm just keeping it a bean. Like 98% of the Netflix specials that I see, I literally fall asleep on. And a lot of y'all do too. Keep it a buck. You go to sleep on them shits. Like, them shits be huff. So, but Jamie, it was good, man. So shout out to Jamie Foxx. Also, do yourself a treat and check it out, man. It was good. It was good. He talked about the talked about his stroke. They talked about Diddy. This is a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, just get off of this live. But he did talk about that, and he dismissed it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he said a little joke about he left the party early and shit and dismissed it. But I do think it's just getting rougher and rougher for this Diddy shit, because now he's becoming like a cultural joke, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you saw this happen with Michael Jackson late in his career. We saw the fall of Bill Cosby, but it's just like, and it's impossible for him not to be a victim in the court of public opinion. I'm not saying he did these things. I'm not saying he did not do these things, but it's very difficult with the court of public to be such a larger than life figure where the entirety of the population pretty much knows you. You can't even really get a fair trial, a jury. You really can't. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know, these sex crimes, and, you know, my condolences go out to any other alleged victims or whatever. But I mean, it's pretty fucked up. And that even brings another damper on to entertainment. And it's just not as, you know what I mean? It's like, people would often talk about the Illuminati and motherfuckers sacrificing themselves and shit behind the Hollywood doors. I never witnessed none of that, and I thank God I'm not the most attractive guy in the world. No one wanted my ass, so, you know, this ugliness has protected me to a large degree. But I guess other bigger people, you know, they would say they going through shit, and it's just kind of all these allegations and all this shit that's floating out here. It just kind of it cements, it makes it real, which is fucking crazy. It's like Jaguar right, you know, like a lot of, like, she's saying a bunch of lies with a lot of truth and shit. It's just fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, you know, now it's Jay-Z. Now, for whatever reason, people are going after Jay-Z. I'm not going to sit here. Personally, I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he did not. But personally, for me, I don't believe he did it. I don't even believe this story is so fucking far-fetched. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I personally can't, I don't see, like, I don't see it. You know what I mean? And the thing was, they said it was a teenage girl, a 13-year-old girl, who allegedly left home. She left her home. My child is 9, right? But it's a boy. And then I have a young niece that's 13. So allegedly, this 13-year-old girl leaves home, goes to the VMA Awards outside with all these thousands of people, hundreds, I guess thousands of people, all these cars, all these police, all this security, all these cameras and shit. And this little girl, this 13, with a Dora the Explorer book bag, knocks on various limousine windows or Sprinter van windows. And one of the drivers goes, "Hey, little girl with the pigtails and the little book bag with the socks on. Yeah, you're Diddy's type. Get in the car." What the fuck? Does this shit make sense to you? Am I tripping? Y'all got to let me know in the comments if I'm tripping. So, yeah, get in the car. So the shit goes away. Then the limo driver takes her to the house where allegedly Diddy and Jay-Z are. What? Yo, that shit. I'm not saying it happened. I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying I don't believe it. And they go in the house and these things occur with a child. And then when it all happened, at the end of it, I guess the little girl wakes up, it gets a little book bag and calls her dad, who comes to pick her up, and that was it. I'm guessing maybe the dad must have been playing some P. Diddy in the car or something. Or maybe she was just too embarrassed to tell her dad what happened. Maybe that's what it is. But they say she told her dad, and I'm guessing he just said, well, go take a shower and go to school in the morning. I don't, this shit don't make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. And I don't really know what's going on. It's just weird, bro. It's weird. It's weird. You know what I mean? And I hate to be the conspiracy theory type dude, but it's like, this shit ain't even making sense. Though Jay-Z don't even be out, nigga. You don't even see him. Jay-Z like Bigfoot or some shit. You see this motherfucker every once in a while getting out of the Sprinter van looking like Sonic the Hedgehog, not speaking to nobody in the camera. And then it's like this. It's like it just seems like a blatant malicious attack. And then furthermore, these people, for whatever reason, like if something happened to my son, you know, where he was assaulted, bro, I'm pressing criminal charges, bro. I'm pressing criminal charges first. Criminal, then civil. I'm not going to just press civil charges. And if y'all don't know what, criminal charges are very serious charges, whereas charges are no criminal charges, but you're just trying to get money. Make that shit make sense to me, especially if it's your child. And if it's your child lose some shit, you allowed this shit, you should go to jail too. That's all I'm saying. A lot of these parents, they need to lock their ass up, like for real. For real. Like I, if I was the judge or if I was in authority or some powerful figure and you report this shit to me and I find out you conspired because you want to make your child famous and you dropping your child off with R. Kelly or you dropping your child off with Diddy, you going to jail too. Yeah. I'm going to laugh. I'm like, oh, that's great. You going to go to jail with his ass. Yeah. That's how we going to do this shit. If you want to use your child for profit, you going to go sit in that goddamn jail cell with him. And that's just what it is. So it's just very weird. It's very bizarre. Primarily, I think I've watched literally every man that I enjoyed in my childhood, with the exception of Michael Jordan, they have taken out. They took out Mike Tyson back in the day. They took out Bill Cosby, of course. They done took out Diddy. They going for Jay-Z. It's like shit, man. It just doesn't stop. So I'm not saying they did it, not saying they didn't. If you was a victim, my condolences go out to you. But they building hotline numbers and shit to get the money. It's just fucking weird. I don't know where we at right now. I would just say, where are we right now? You know what I'm saying? Like it's really wild. Also, too, yeah, they even got Kobe that time. They got Kobe Bryant too. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And see, New York, that law is stupid, bro. Like, there are no statute of limitations on that shit. So they're gonna end up like they got Bill Cosby. They're gonna be some more men in their 80s and 90s and shit. And they're going to have somebody just say something, and there's no hardcore solid evidence. Where the fuck is the proof? Like, you have to fight for your life as a man. You're first of all, when you're accused of this shit as a man, you are guilty until you prove yourself innocent. If you did that shit or if you did not, one thing is true. You are guilty until you prove your innocence. How do you prove your innocence on anything that allegedly happened 25 or 30 fucking years ago? This is just their word versus yours. I just think that is a very archaic ass law. Like, you have to put a statute of limitation on that shit. You have to. That's ridiculous. So it's really whack. I'm not with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not with it. My prayers go out to Jay, his family, the kids, Beyonce, shit. But you could just put these allegations on somebody. Somebody was saying like they trying to attack all our rich and powerful black men, but that's not true. Because that was true, they would attack David Stewart. They would attack Byron Allen, I believe. Yeah, Byron Allen. Because there's a lot of billionaires, but a lot of the wealthiest amongst us are not even famous people. But I do think human nature is to tear down those. It's not even a black or white issue. This is a human nature issue where they want to. People typically want to tear you down when you're on top of the mountain. That is just human nature. It's just what it is. This just happens. So you have to walk a very, very tight rope. You can't, especially you reach certain levels of celebrity, you just can't be fucking around. I'm pretty much sure now there'll probably be no more parties. Who the fuck like people? Some people's complaining like there are no more after parties after these award shows. That shit is over with. Like, if I'm a big celebrity, I'm out. I mean, the only people we got left now, thank God, Denzel. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, Denzel could be vulnerable because some bitch could come out and say, back in 1971, on the set of That's My Mama, Denzel squeezed my titty. And it'll be some shit, bro. Like, because based on the New York law, there's just no statute of limitations. So it's wild to me, man. I think the system is being weaponized at this point towards a lot of brothers. So I would just say, brothers, walk that straight and narrow. And don't fuck over nobody because they coming for your ass. They want blood. You know what I mean? And I pray that Jay-Z sue the shit out of that stupid ass attorney. This motherfucker set up a whole hotline. You set up a hotline to millions of people, especially in this economy where ain't nobody getting no money. You set that shit up, man. Everybody calling in. Like I did it on one of the episodes of the podcast. I just called in randomly. Them people kept calling me back. I ain't never met Puff in my life, but I just said some shit just to see. And I could go to court and tell them that. I said, I just said something. They was like, yeah, well, call us back. Crying. They was blowing me the fuck up. It's so crazy to me. So that's what it is. And speaking of that, I know I talked to y'all about the Jamie Foxx special. Last night I was watching this movie. Man, on Netflix about this robot. Let me see. What is the name of this movie? Oh my God. Megan Fox is playing this robot. It's called Subservience. This shit is on Netflix. I don't know what year this is taking place, but it's probably 5 years from now. It's probably not too far off, but they had these artificially intelligent robots that are human-like. Like they like humans. They look like us. They got the skin and shit, all that. And basically, he hires his wife gets sick, and his daughter asks him to buy this nanny robot. And this nanny robot is bad. This bitch is bad. You know what I mean? It's Megan Fox, okay, as a nanny robot walking around the house, and this shit just goes haywire. The robot pretty much, they can't fall in love, but she's just programmed to make the man happy. And he's allegedly fighting the robot off and like, no, I love my wife, but I just be honest. Listen, most men would have knocked the lining out of that robot's pussy. I'm just gonna be honest. Like that shit was so far fetched because you got this robot that looks real and everything. Listen, he would have got the robot pregnant. That's all I'm saying. As I'm watching this shit, I'm like, yo, this robot is hot. You know what I mean? And then they start having sex and shit, and for the robot start catching feelings, trying to kill his wife, all kind of shit. So it was great. And I can tell you, ladies that are selling pussy and you on the OnlyFans, your days are numbered because them sex bots are coming. I said coming. They're they are coming and the men will be coming along with them. So that shit is coming. That is just a sign of the times in the future. Now, I don't know if people gonna have jobs or what. Like we are fucked. I just think as a society, a civilization, we just cook, man. Man, these shit's so much smarter than everything moving, man. The artificial intelligence, the quantum computing, bro, this shit can do everything. And not only does it do everything, it caters to you, right? So similar to your YouTube algorithm or your Instagram algorithm, everything you see is what it predicts you will like. And these algorithms get better and better every year. That's why we're scrolling longer and longer and longer. That is why we can't put the fucking phone down for 2 minutes. Because when we see this shit and you watch it and you see the screen, you get that warm feeling. Dopamine is being released from your brain. That pleasurable sensation, that pleasurable neurotransmitter, that shit's being released. Your pupils dilate a little bit. You can't put that shit down because you have a chemical dependence on that shit. I can't even watch. I damn near can't watch. Like, yo, literally right now, I was just talking to my comedian friend Marvin Hunter. He was on the phone, and I was like, bro, for me to watch a movie, I literally like I have to tell myself I'm going to watch this movie. I have to put my phone, like turn that shit off and put it up in a drawer upstairs so I can focus on the movie. I take my watch out, all that shit. Other than that, I'm watching the movie, phone in hand. I'm not paying attention, bro. I'm not paying attention. So when the artificial intelligent robots, come out, they're going to be working the same way, similar to these algorithms. How you doing, LeVar? What do you need? Well, I know you like that. I know you like your coffee just right with just 2 Truvia sugars in it. How was your day? You look upset. I understand why you're upset. Because this shit is studying you. This technology is studying you. Because at the end of the day, we just little ass stupid water balloons, and this shit is a million times smarter than our dumb ass. So they're gonna be men and shit fall in love with these robots. I don't know, like, cause men are so physical and shit, and we just want to fuck and get the dopamine release, bust a nut. So they're gonna be pounding these goddamn robots. I don't know if the women are gonna mess. Women to me seem to be more emotional and caring and just so far different than men, just way better humans than men. So I don't know if the women will necessarily be hooking up with the man robot because they want a real connection. You see what I'm saying? So, and then when women catch men fucking these robots, they go say, yo, this is a fucking robot. This is a robot. What you talking about? I'm not, this bitch ain't even real. The bitch ain't real. What you talking about? What's the difference in this bitch and your vibrator? This is the things that they're going to be saying. These are the arguments that are going to be occurring in homes. And this is where we're at. So I know I'm just riffing right now. Also, too, they caught the United Healthcare CEO shooter. They caught this guy. His name was Luigi Maggione, and this young man comes from a privileged background. He's highly educated, highly intelligent, and he went rogue, and he shot this CEO, took his life, and I would just say, to me, he's somewhat of a hero. I'm sorry, I don't really feel the empathy. It's hard for me to have empathy for the CEO. There are people that's trying to make this political, like this is a left or a right issue, but it's not. It's more of a rich versus poor issue. It's more of an issue of greed than anything. And it's what it represents, is what that CEO represented. If you got a company that's in the business of healthcare, to care for people's health, and this said company is denying over 36% of the claims, which is more than 1/3, and people are sick and dying. And at the same time, that company is profiting, is been the most profitable that it's ever been. We talk about, I think they did $350 billion in profit. 350 billion in I think in 2023 or 2024, it's like $350 billion in profits. The stock price of UHC is like $584 a share. I think it's unfortunate that the guy went out, but it's still like this was symbolic or something. Because I would like ask the people at United and even shareholders, like, bro, you don't think like 350 billion? Let's just put that in perspective, right? 350 billion. The way we can look at this is that if you look at a million, like let's say $1 million, a million seconds, 1 million seconds is 11 days. That's 1 million. 1 million seconds would be 11 days. 1 billion seconds is 34 years. 34 years. So if we're talking 350 billion, we're talking, bro, we're talking what, 350 years or some shit? What are we talking about here? And I'm talking in seconds. Well, that's way more than that. Like 350 billion, I can't even calculate that. That's 35 times 350. I mean, it's just astronomical. Like if you do 35, let's see, 35 times 350, that'd be 12,000. That's crazy to me. So I just told you, a million seconds is 11 days. A billion seconds is 34 years. They made $350 billion in seconds. That's 12,250 years. You telling me you can't make 100 billion or 200 billion and just help people or get them covered and just put life first, even if you got to go into the profits? And I know this is sad. Like, and I know this guy, this was not up to him. It's like he doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it, being the CEO of this company. He's like, his boss is the board of directors and the stockholders, right? But he's the symbol of it. And it's just like those people that are sick and they don't have coverage and they're dying. to no fault of their own. Like if they're stricken with some type of disease or something, it's not their fault, and then they can't get their coverage, bro. So this is why the majority of the population is celebrating this guy and calling him a hero. And for healthcare organizations not to understand this or have any type of fucking empathy, none. You don't you but hopefully this will open their eyes, because it did. Because immediately after that happened, Blue Cross Blue Shield changed a policy where they were going to limit the amount of anesthesia people could get while they getting a fucking surgery. That's barbaric. That's barbaric. $350 fucking billion, man. You know what you could do with that? Like, you could help people. What the fuck? How many Ferraris and shit does a person need? How much frivolous shit? How many mansions? How many beachfront properties do you need? So the kid, he's looked at as a hero by the general population. And it's not a political issue. It's just greed, bro. It's just what it is. And, fuck them. And look, and McDonald's full of shit. I can't believe y'all snitched on the boy. And I don't even know why the hell he decided he needed a cheeseburger. I need to see, what did he eat? What I gotta see what meal did he get? Like, bro, you just did all this. I was hoping, I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping the dude to get away and he would just be an enigma, and you know what I mean? He would have been a form of art and just a FU to the system. Now, a lot of people would look at what I'm saying and be like, that's not right, LeVar. This guy had kids, he had a family. But it's like, he was taken out. But what about the thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that were taken out because they didn't have the fucking coverage that they need? You know what I'm saying? So if you look on the scoreboard, it's one. It's the people won to them 100,000 or 200,000. It's what it is. Capitalism at its finest. I'm just gonna look this up. They bombed it. Bombed. A McDonald's customer joke with friends. Let me show y'all this shit. Hold on. Share this screen. So a McDonald's customer joked with friends that Luigi Mangione looked like United Healthcare CEO shooting suspect, then found out it was him. This nigga eating a hash brown. Recognized his eyebrow. One of my friends, and I thought he was kidding, when the shooter who they made the arrest on came in, he made a comment. That looks like the shooter from New York. Only I did is Larry. Bro, why did you go get a hash brown? They just made a joke. His ass went in there and got a hash brown, bro. And then you could have went through the damn drive-through. He went in there to hang out. Oh, that's so dumb. I think he would have got away. That shit is crazy. He must, and it was a ghost gun. I guess he printed that gun on a printer or something. And look at all this shit coming up on here. That's crazy. So McDonald's ratted the man out, and they ain't even getting the damn reward. They're not getting the reward for that, I heard. So it's rather unfortunate. Also, too, guys, a woman, and moving along. So a woman does a video. This is what we had in social media. A woman did a video. I don't know if this was an OnlyFans lady, but this woman slept with 100 men in 24 hours, and now she regrets her decision. And I have some video footage of her talking about this. Let me see. Let me remove this. So I got some footage of this woman. Look at this shit. Hope y'all can hear it.
I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by the, I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're going to do this. And like, it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal things at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know? But yeah. I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and you said 5 on the minute.
Could you imagine that, ladies? Ladies, could you, like, so she promised 100 men 5 minutes, and I guess they was on there with they on the bed with a stopwatch on. And I guess she was getting tired, and he'd look like, whoa, wait a minute, now you said 5 minutes. It's only 2.5. That kind of time is like when you on stage bombing as a comedian, and they like, yo, you only supposed to do like, you know, we need you here to do, you know, 30 minutes, and you don't really have the 30 minutes, and you got like 10 minutes, and you think your time is up. Like, no, you got 20 more minutes. Like,
message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah. And obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
now she crying, bro. This is some shit she set up with all her fans. And I saw some of the videos. Like, I saw what she was doing. Hey, guys, this was the energy of the video. Hey, guys, today I'm going to be sleeping with 100 men in 24 hours. It was like a fucking Mr. Beast video or some shit. And the guys, they never showed none of the faces of the guys, but the guy, you know, they lined up. They lined up down the hall. They ready to get busy. And now she's regretting this. But thank God she put it on camera, because guess what? You see them white woman tears? If it wasn't on camera, then she thinks, oh, I want to get married. These guys could have probably all ended up getting incarcerated. Like, yeah, they all took it from me. They all assaulted me. That ass is cooked.
I guess when you've promised something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
But it's up to you, right? Like when you know.
Yeah.
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
When I decided to start making this documentary, I wasn't too sure of what to expect. I certainly didn't expect to see Lily so upset at the end of it all.
This is just poor pussy management. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what happens. She wanted to be free. She wanted to explore, and now she regrets it. But there's going to be some simp. He's going to marry her. It's coming. And she white too. Shit. I mean, Lily, I love you. I love you. I don't give a damn if it was 1,000 dicks. I love you, Lily. And we're going to have a family. And we're going to put this behind us. Shit is crazy. This is where we at right now, though. All right, I'm about to open up the line. We're gonna do the call me section of the show. Is everybody still on IG, or did they block me? Cause they be on some bullshit on IG, boy. Let me see. Damn. Oh no, maybe they. Oh no, I'm still over there on IG. I'm still over there. So look, we're gonna do this call me section of the show. Today's question is: do you believe is Jay-Z innocent or is he guilty? And I just want to hear some of you guys' thoughts. This is not gonna be long, you know what I mean? Just let's get to the point. Do you believe the Jay-Z allegations? Yes or no? So that's gonna be the question. I'm about to post this number up right now. You guys can call me. You can call me here right now, 818-927-3112. Do you believe that Jay-Z, the Jay-Z allegations are true or false? You can call me right now. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's bring it in, y'all. Hit me up, 818-927-3112. I want to hear from you. Turn and there we go. We got one caller. Let's see. Hello and welcome to the LeVar Walker Show podcast. What's going on? Wait, who this? What's your name? But that is a boy this is let me tell you something. That's a pretty good Dion. You almost had, but you got to put a little more razzle on it, though. You got to bring it down here, baby. You see there? You see we got to bring it. You got to bring it down there, baby. You can't come in there with that bull jump. So what you think, man? Do you think that we got to get to it? So now who is this? Who I'm talking to, man? Who this? I know. You gotta do it like that, baby. You gotta add a little razzle dazzle, put some soul in it, baby. Loosen your bottom jaw. You gotta bring that. You gotta kind of paralyze your bottom jaw like that, right there. You know. I'm trying to get them too. So, what you think, man? Are these allegations? Do you believe the allegations against Jay-Z? Is it true or false? Yeah. What you got? Oh no. Mm-hmm. Man. Oh God. So you going with the allegations. James is going with them. Okay, well that's fair. Look, I don't know. You know what I mean? I personally don't believe it. I don't want to believe it, but I'm not going to say it did not happen. You know what I mean? That's just where I stand. But thank you, brother James. Thank you for tuning in. And let me get this next call. All right, brother. I'm gonna get this next call, no doubt. All right. Yep. That was a good brother James who says he kind of believes it, man. Let's get another call in, man. Come on, y'all can call me right now, 818-927-3112. We are at the call me portion of the show. Y'all couldn't hear him? God damn. Hold on. Oh my God. They didn't hear the caller.
Unknown caller.
Red Pig.
What's happening? Welcome to the LeVar Walker Show podcast.
What up, though?
What up, though? Who this?
It's DJ Red Pig. You talked to me last week or something about the Kendrick Lamar.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. What's happening with you? You good?
Yeah, we can hear the caller now. We can hear him
Y'all
on the
hear the
last
caller?
call.
Good,
Good.
good. So good, brother Penn. What do you think, man? Do you think these Jay-Z allegations are true or false?
I don't think that these specific ones are true, but he has a lot of history with Aaliyah and R. Kelly and Foxy Brown and Diddy's his friend. But I don't believe this certain one, though, because why she not saying her name? And I think she was on another podcast. I think they had the girl on the podcast. I can't think of his name right now, but I watched her and the girl was straight cuckoo, like all over the place. But if that happened to her at a young age, they saying it was the girl that they was eating grapes and food off of and she was naked at Diddy party, like she'd been around him for a long time. So I just don't believe her. But it's a lot of skeptical stuff going on with Jay. But I don't want it to believe it. But yeah, he's been associated with it, you know?
Well, we got you are the second person that's going this direction. So, bro, let me get to this next caller, brother. I appreciate your support and love,
right,
man. Now let me go on to this next one, bro. No doubt. All right.
Okay.
Call from
Harold from Dallas.
What's happening? Welcome to the LeVar Walker Show podcast. What's good? What's good?
What's going on? This is LeVar.
This is me, brother.
What's going on, bro? Hey, man, you got me tripping off that Bucky's
Oh, you
intro,
like that Bucky's video I put? I've been posting. Look, matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up, guys, because I've been posting. Look, y'all follow me at my YouTube page, LeVar Walker TV. I got hella like comedy stand-up clips, stand-up comedian first and foremost. And y'all go check out some of the clips because, you know what I mean, I get down.
Bro, you nailed it, bro.
I appreciate it. So, bro, listen, what do you think, man?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Do you believe these allegations? Are they true or are they false? Again, as far as Jay-Z
man, all
is
I'm going to say is all we got to do is just look at the history, man. Come on, man. Smoke is fire.
You are the third person, man. Damn, we at 3-0 right now of those who believe, brother.
Where smoke is fire, LeVar. You already know, bro.
Damn,
we already
knew. God damn.
We knew it was coming, man.
Oh, bro. Oh, this just hurts my heart because, bro, you know how we grew up, man. Like, God damn, like all of our heroes are being buried.
I'm knowing.
They being buried, brother.
I'm knowing.
So, hey, man. Well, thank you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Let me get to this next caller, man. All right, thank you. No doubt.
All right.
Call from
CJ.
Well, thank you. Let me get to this. Hello.
Hello. What's up?
Welcome to the LeVar Walker Show podcast. What's happening, CJ?
What's going on, my man? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Now, CJ, what do you think,
good,
man? Do you believe these allegations against Jay-Z are true or false?
What I believe really is that it's a smear campaign like they got going on with a lot of black men out here. Mm-hmm. If you kind of been following the case, there's also been a lady who called in and reported on this lawyer, Busby, and saying that he's pretty much dirty. So, I mean, just like any other prominent black man who's really trying to progress and make it, I'm not saying he's 100% clean, but I wonder, is there more to it than that? That's what I'm going to say.
Okay. Well, that's a great assessment, man. Now we are 3-1. 3 people called in saying they believe these allegations. You are the only person that called and says you're going the other way. So I appreciate you, bro. I'm about to get this next call. Thanks for the support and the love, brother. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
Call from
Harriet Tubman.
All right. Welcome to LeVar Walker Show podcast. We have a legend on the line right now, Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman is called to free us from the chaos to get us to the Underground Railroad.
For the second time. Damn, y'all don't listen.
Sister Harriet, what do you think? Do you believe these allegations are true or false?
I think he was playing around, doing the diddler back in the day. He found him a woman and started having kids, and he wanted to get out of it, but he got a pass.
Oh, damn. So you believe these allegations are true? So you believe him and Diddy were playing dig swords and just tussling with the 13-year-old child?
I think they was probably.
Why 13 though? 13, Harriet? Damn.
I don't want to believe 13. I don't want to believe that, but it happened. I know a guy today did it to his own kids and grandkids, and he's still sitting around like shit happened.
Lord have mercy. Well, that is
and you bring it up to them, they say it wasn't me. So
we at 4-1 now. 4 people agree. 4 people are agreeing with saying these allegations are true, and only one person denied it.
I ain't gonna say he did exactly that, but he definitely did some stuff that was 100% wrong.
Lord have mercy. Okay, well, thank you, Sister Harriet Tubman. Appreciate the love and the support. I got to get to this next caller, babe. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. All right, y'all. I'm going to take one more caller, man. This is sad. It seems like the population of the general population is somehow speculating that this is true. Let's see what we got.
DJ Smooth, iHeartRadio.
Thank you, Sister Harriet. Welcome to the LeVar Walker Show podcast. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
What's up, DJ Smooth, iHeartRadio?
DJ Smooth, iHeartRadio. What's up, brother Smooth?
I'm gonna take one more call.
What's going on, bro?
Bro, what are you, man? You gotta turn that down in the back. I hear myself. So, bro, what do you think, man? Do you believe these allegations are true or false?
I'm gonna tell you what I believe. I believe that they did not rape nobody. Because in 2000, Jay-Z and Puffy didn't have to rape nobody. Okay? So that's first of all. Second of all, I do believe the girl was 13, and I believe they did have sex with the girl. You know, and that's statutory rape in the state of the United States. You know what I'm saying?
God,
so
13, bro.
That's what it is. Now, I mean, like now here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. Do you remember? That's the year 2000 when this happened, right? Do you remember how many women you had sex with in the year 2000?
Let me think.
Do you remember who you had sex with in 2000? The whole year?
No.
Probably not. It's probably one or two that slipped through the cracks that you don't even remember. If she came to you and said, you know what, LeVar, me and you, we did the nasty. You'll be like, man, I don't know who you are, man. I ain't never seen you a day in my life.
I was active though.
So
I was getting it in.
So here's the deal.
Hey,
imagine
before you say this.
Jay-Z.
Wait, hold on. Before you say that, I gotta tell the people. Let me tell y'all something. In 2000, I was hot. I was on fire. God damn. Shout out to Xavier University. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right.
Now triple how hot you was with Jay-Z in 2000?
Oh my.
Puff Daddy in 2000?
So you're saying you think they forgot.
Man, they definitely forgot.
Damn.
Man, they definitely forgot, man. They definitely forgot. They don't know who this girl is. They did it. They know they did it, but they don't know who the girl is. They don't remember. And Jay-Z believes he is going to believe to his deathbed. Man, I didn't rape that girl, or I didn't have sex with that girl, because they don't remember, man. You can't remember that shit, man. That's like Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby don't know how many women he drugged in the 70s, because that was what they was doing.
Damn, bro.
That's what they was doing, man. That's what they was doing, man. That's what they was doing. When you a celebrity that, Bill Cosby in the 70s.
So look, let me ask you
Go
this.
ahead.
If you want to, so you work at iHeartRadio?
Yes, sir.
So you live in New York?
District manager.
Do you live in
East
New
Coast
York?
Division.
You live in New York?
No.
You just
I got a residence in Los Angeles, California, and in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
And in DC.
So,
but I was born in New York. In New York.
But doesn't this make all of us vulnerable though? Like all men? Like I've never slept with no
men. It makes all men.
But
like you got to remember.
Come back the from the past. Like,
listen to me, man. The hottest club in New York. I'm gonna tell you for free right now. The hottest club in New York in 2000, 2001, 2003 was the 4040 Club. And who owned the 4040 Club?
Oh my God.
Who? Huh?
Wow. Yeah.
Who owned the 4040 Club?
Damn, dog. This is crazy, Come on, man. Bro. I don't want to lose my heroes. I'm tired.
But look,
how many more can they take?
Man, look. Hey, LeVar, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. They had sex with so many women, man. They got Wilt Chamberlain numbers, man. But they don't remember, and they're not asking no girls how old they are and all that. You know what I'm saying?
But here's my thing. How does the girl even prove this shit happened? Like, is it just pictures? Do you have hardcore evidence? Or is there DNA evidence?
Man, I'm gonna tell you for free. She ain't got shit. In 2000, what kind of cell phone do we have? What we had? Prime code?
So if you saying, but let me ask you this: if you saying the man didn't remember, how did she remember? She might have forgot, or this might be she might have.
No, LeVar. Okay. Let me tell you something. If you had sex, who the hottest chick out right now? Nicki Minaj, okay? If you had sex with Nicki Minaj tomorrow, 10 years from now, 40 years from now, if you live 40 more years, 40 years from now, you'll be telling the story about how you had sex with Nicki Minaj.
That's hilarious.
Next week, Nicki Minaj will not remember how you look like.
Damn.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Damn.
When you that level of celebrity, when you're that level of celebrity, you don't remember. But when you are a fan, you're gonna take that to your grave. You understand what I'm saying?
That's crazy, bro.
You see what I'm saying, brother? You're gonna take that to your grave.
I'm gonna say this: we are far overwhelmed, and I just did a small little. Census here. What do they call it? Like I did a small poll, and I mean the numbers to those who believe he is guilty of this versus those who don't is far exceeds. So it's like 6-2 right now. This shit is crazy.
Oh, most definitely, man. Most definitely. And listen.
I'm so glad
they're gonna fight it. They're gonna fight.
Like I want to say
fight
this
it. They're gonna fight it, but they're gonna lose.
I am so glad in 2024 that I'm a square. Like I've always been kind of square. That was God. Like, you know how you want to be cool and shit, but you just not cool. Like, you know what I mean? If you're square out there, thank God that God had his hands around the squares. So shout out to the squares. Shit, I couldn't get man. I couldn't climb over the fence in the fucking Diddy party, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm too square.
No, man. Look. Imagine now. Look. I'm gonna throw out a number for you. Imagine, and then we gonna end it like this. Imagine how many women Michael Jordan has had sex with.
Oh God.
Imagine.
I can't imagine.
Imagine.
Damn.
Imagine how many women Michael Jordan when Juanita Jordan sent that private investigator after Mike, she had over 200 women on video with the camcorder. 200 women. Remember Juanita took $50 million from him instantly.
Well, he settled with her. Like what? He paid out $160 million, I believe.
106. She only got 50 million though. She had to pay her lawyers and all that junk. But here's the deal though, Michael. When you at that level of celebrity status, man, you're knocking them down, man. You're knocking them down. I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
You're knocking them down.
You can just grab him by the pussy. You just grab him. Just grab him by the pussy. Well, you're famous.
Man, look, you knocking them. Hey, man, look, look. I was a ball boy for the Lakers when I was a kid, right? I was a ball boy for the Lakers.
During Magic Johnson?
During Magic Johnson era, I was a ball boy.
God.
At the Forum.
What?
Norm Nixon pulled me to the side. Remember when Magic got AIDS, he blamed it on Norm Nixon, right? When I was a kid, Norm Nixon pulled me to the side. He said, man, look, he said, when we go to the hotel, it's 100 women trying to get at us.
Oh
out of those 100, 50 of them find out what hotel we staying at.
Oh.
Out of those 50, 25 of them figure out what room we staying at. And out of those 25, it's 10 of them, the baddest women in the world. The baddest women in the world. You can't resist. You a man.
And they're in the room when they walk in there. They in there waiting on.
There you go. They're in the room waiting.
Lord,
waiting.
Gosh.
Waiting.
I couldn't imagine.
Magic said when Magic caught AIDS, Magic said he was knocking down 15 a week. 15 a week.
Oh my God.
And still had to knock down Cookie at the same time.
That nigga was.
Man, look, they don't remember how many women they're having sex with, man.
Magic, and, Magic should have changed his name to Dick Donalds. God damn. Over 1 billion served. Magic Dick Donald Johnson.
Man, look.
That nigga's last name Johnson for a reason.
That's why when Magic got the virus, they said, who you think gave it to him? He said, man, I have no idea. I have no idea, LeVar. Because they sleeping with so many women, man. When you that big of a celebrity.
Do you think the woman who gave it to him? I bet you she remembered who gave it. I bet she remembered.
Oh, she remember for sure.
She might be dead
because she done gone on to glory.
Oh, I'm sure
she ain't got the money. Yeah, she ain't got the money for the cure.
I know she like.
And you know, back then, when you got the HIV, you was gone in less than a month.
Man, come on. Nigga, Easy coughed and died, nigga. That nigga was out here.
Easy dead. It was gold.
Damn.
Arthur Ashe tripped over. He tripped. His kid had a car, one of them toy cars in the living room. He tripped over the toy car and died.
Nigga, and nigga Magic got the strongest immune system on earth. Goddamn,
man, on
ain't
earth,
nothing
on
fucking
earth.
With that COVID. My ass, COVID came. Nigga, COVID touched Magic like nigga. COVID would look at that nigga and saw the light. No, God, this immune system is too much.
Let me tell you something. And here goes the thing, LeVar. Here goes the thing. In 2024, in January, that nigga Cat Williams, he opened the box about on everybody. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna tell you for free. January 2025, that box gonna get open. There's gonna be a lot of people exposed.
Sir, let me tell you one goddamn thing. I'm gonna tell you this right now, sir. Don't you ever.
No, I'm just trying to do it. I was trying to go into character.
The truth will be exposed, sir. You better believe it.
So, man, this was a great conversation. I'm gonna wrap this shit up, man. If you in the New York area, bro, if you in New York, I'm gonna be doing the New York City winery of February the 16th. So, pull up on me, man.
Okay.
That's gonna be
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day weekend. That's a Sunday. So I'm gonna wrap this up, brother. Okay. Appreciate this, man. Very entertaining. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Take care, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right. No doubt. Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Look, guys, I got some shows coming up. January 17th to the 19th, I'm gonna be in Birmingham, Alabama at the Stardome. February the 16th, I will be in New York at the City Winery. February 20th to the 22nd, I will be in Arlington, Virginia at the Arlington Draft House. And May the 16th, which is Mother's Day, I will be in Tampa, Florida at Side Splitters. Listen, man, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for supporting me and pulling up on this show. We do this each and every Wednesday night between the times of 8 and 10 p.m. And man, I'm gonna see y'all next week, man. This was such a great show. Y'all follow me on my YouTube page, LeVar Walker TV, as well as Instagram and Facebook. But good night and God bless you all. I'm out. I'm about to hit this button right now. Love all of y'all. Thank you.